So Michael and I are being prepared by being an integral part of the daily operations of the business. We've also belonged to a large national association of other dealerships and other service providers in a similar situation. And there's a second and third generation group that we belong to there that we actually do benchmarking with and kind of compare notes. And
learn some best practices. And
it helps us transition and things that have worked for them or haven't worked for them, and that helps us implement ideas and transition ownership to us and operations.
I think we're the next generation of family leaders. I think that would be a great question for our family, and I wonder how they would answer that. But I think what they would say is that, they just want us to get as involved as possible. They want us to learn everything that we can. They want us to be involved in every part of the business and to really just get really informed and super involved.
But if they were here, I think they'd be very, very proud of us, and especially being two young women in business.
For sure.
That would definitely
In the construction business.
In the construction
Yes.
business of all things. Yeah, so they're definitely proud of us, and we're excited to do that for them.
So anybody that comes into the business has to start from the ground up, and that's been going on for generations now. You start with the most menial jobs, and you learn every aspect of the business, and that's the way we're continuing to do that today.
Sometimes you don't always get the jobs that you want. You get the jobs that make you stronger and a little bit smarter.
Well, my son, who actually is 15 right now, he's worked for 4 days actually at Nicola Pizza. So he's worked for about 30 hours. So he's learning the counter and learning to register. So we're going to teach him the ins and outs of that. And, hopefully he goes on and learns all of the business and then eventually takes it over or runs it or gets someone else to run it with him, or his wife runs it with him. But we're actually teaching him the business as we speak. He's 30 hours and he's got 40 more years to go. So he's got a lot longer to go.
Well, my grandson just started working for us, and he's 15 years old, and he's doing a heck of a job. But the thing is, knowing the business and that part of the business is fantastic, but basically he's got to get a college education. This is important, because if you're going to grow in a business, you got to have that education.
We have 4 kids, and we introduced all 4 of them to the business, usually as a summer helper in the summertime. And they're still at the age that they're trying to decide what they're going to do in their life, and it's just as exciting for us to experience that with them as it is for them. We hope that one day one of them will realize that this is a viable option for them and their families.
Well, at first, until we realized what each person's roles were, it was a little sketchy. But once we learned that each of us had our own roles and gave the courtesy of not interfering with roles, things started clicking. So I think this past year has been wonderful. We're all standing within our own roles. In the beginning, I was hard to let go for me. It's just the way I am, but I think it's been working great. I think we've had a lot of fun this year because of the way things are going. Yeah.
Well, one of the greatest benefits for me is we get to spend a lot of time together. And so I kind of understand when Steve comes up at the end of the day, what he's been through, what he's dealt with, the ups and the downs of the day, and he can do the same for me. And it's just nice, we have the flexibility to get to know some of our employees and their we know all of our employees and their families and what they're going through as well. And we share that. It's good.